I'm really blessed to have the opportunity to interview sir. And this time we are doing this in English for the benefit of wider audience. And I am going to introduce Dr. Somnath Ghosh very briefly. Professor Dr. Somnath Ghosh was Dean, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Jadavpur University. He is a chartered engineer of the Institute of Structural Engineers, London. He is also a mentor and advisor of different institutions, a consultant to a number of well-known organizations. Dr. Ghosh has published 6 books till now and huge numbers of technical papers and guided huge numbers of MTech and PhD scholars. And he is one of the greatest professors I have ever seen, and many students really love sir. Thousands and lots of students really admire sir's teaching because he can teach spontaneously. So we will start, sir.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure,
Yes.
you can start.
Okay, sir. So the first question that I have for you is that phrase, that popular phrase, industry ready, because we can understand that there is a gap between education institutions, how they are teaching, and then the professional exposure industry. So how students can prepare themselves for industry?
First of all, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak before students and professionals. And frankly speaking, that this industry ready, this particular word, it is actually pushed by the industry.
Okay.
That means that whenever any graduate is going to face an interview or a discussion in any company, they expect that from the next day after his joining or her joining, he or she will be able to give output to the best extent. And frankly speaking, that within a very short time, that particular person will be compatible to that company. Because then only, they can use that particular person for their work in different areas, and whatever this investment they're making, that will be, justified. And obviously, this is nothing wrong for a particular company. They can expect on. So whenever we are meeting them, they are always, asking us that whether we have included a particular subject or not, whether we are covering a particular area, that means maybe whether we are covering the design sessionals or the drawings in detail or not, or laboratory in detail or not. Sometimes they also ask us that whether you are providing sufficient internship for that particular student or not. So the question comes that whatever they are saying, it is quite rational. But only problem is that, it's a 4-year course. And in 4-year course, we have to cover different subjects.
Yes.
Not only a particular subject, say structural engineering or geotechnical engineering, there are many other subjects, environmental engineering, water resource engineering, and transportation engineering, many subjects. Not only these subjects, there are many interdisciplinary subjects also we have to cover, because nowadays you can easily understand that a particular graduate, it is not really decide from the beginning that he will be going for structural engineering. Because he may get a very good opportunity in software, or he may get some very good opportunity in geotechnical engineering, or transportation engineering, or that particular student may go for higher studies. And sometimes they join in the integrated master's degree program or PhD program. So keeping all these aspects in mind, we have to frame the syllabus, curriculum, etc. Now you can easily understand that within a week we can utilize 5 days normally. If required, sometimes we use Saturday also, but normally 5 days. So 8 hours into 40 hours. You cannot engage all the students for 40 hours.
Yes.
So you have to, uh, design the syllabus and curriculum in such a way so that they are not pressurized.
Hmm.
They should be able to enjoy this kind of study.
Hmm.
And you all know that in throughout India, if somebody covers 160 credit, then uh, he or she is getting bachelor's degree in engineering. And if 180 credit, then they are eligible to get honors degree. Now, you can maximum go for 180 credit. And if you convert it to hours and all, whatever it is, you can maximum give them 30, 32 hours per week. Or even in the final year level, you can't give them 30 hours. You have to keep something, around say 25, 26, because during that period,
Mm-hmm.
they are facing interview from the industry, and there are many competitive examinations they are facing. So keeping all these things in mind, keeping all the subjects which are required for a particular graduate, what we are doing, we are making some subjects compulsory, some laboratory compulsory, some sessional compulsory, and the remaining part, we can make it. We can offer some elective. That may be in sessional, that may be in laboratory, that may be in some advanced computer course, and we can do that. And we are doing it. And in most of the reputed institutions uh, in India or even abroad,
Mm-hmm.
and in Jadavpur University,
Yeah, yeah.
there's plenty scope for offering electives. We are offering huge electives.
Mm-hmm.
Though we know that if we offer more elective, then the teachers will be engaged to a great extent. There'll be tremendous working pressure on them. Still, then, what I found in my teaching life and also now, that teachers are ready to take this pressure. Teachers, they never refuse. They say that whatever we'll be offering, if it is required for the student, definitely we'll do that. Now, keeping in this mind, you have to go for a balanced design of the curriculum and syllabus, which includes your theory, which includes your sessional, which includes your laboratories, a little bit of internship, and all these things. And if you do that, at the end of 4 year, when they will be facing some interview, uh, at least I can say that the reputed institutions, they are producing graduates, and normally the industry, they don't have anything to say about them. They normally say yes, 90% we got it, and the 10% we will train them. They are intelligent, and they will be able to serve our company. So they are offering them very high salary, and within a very short time, we found that they're getting promotion also. They are getting higher responsibility. So this is the scenario in reputed organization, in universities, institutes like Jadavpur University, IITs, ISC, all very good NITs are there. But the question comes that is this particular standard we can maintain for all the institutions in India? No, this is not always possible, because we need very good teachers. And also, when we are getting students, sometimes, the students are not that good, always. Means at that particular moment.
Mhm.
But that if we can train the students
Yeah.
properly,
Mm.
then in that case, um, they will come out with flying colors.
Mm.
Absolutely, there is no problem, and industry will be happy with them. So, the other institutions which are
Mm.
not that reputed, if they are doing this, yes, I know they are doing it, many of them,
Mhm.
and then I think this industry word no longer exists because industry will be happy with that.
Sir. And sir, nowadays there is a higher standard expected from the industry, that domain general skills and domain specific skills, everything must be there. That means, as you are saying, lots of expectations. But if there is no change in the syllabus of engineering, then teachers, professors can't do all these things in that fixed 4 years time. So
Yeah,
change
that
of
is true.
syllabus is the only thing.
You are 100% correct. In reputed institutions, normally in 4 years, we are changing syllabus and curriculum. And the syllabus curriculum which we had in our time,
Hmm.
that is now totally changed.
Hmm.
Totally changed. We in our time, computer was not there.
Yeah.
Now there are 3 4 courses on computer,
Yes.
because we know that the engineering courses should be computer enabled.
Hmm.
If it is computer enabled, then the students will get a lot of advantages
Hmm.
in the industry, in research, everywhere. So accordingly, the syllabus is normally changed in every 4 years.
Hmm.
And also, we are uh, giving lots of importance to their management skill.
Yes.
So those things are also important. But at the same time, that you cannot expect that whatever we expect from a graduate, everything is fulfilled.
Thing will be there.
Because I told you about the limitations of credits and hours.
Yes. Sir, I was researching on that little bit, and I studied that University Grant Commission. They have started with new things, interdisciplinary approach, overall development, holistic development. The idea is man making. As Vivekananda said, man making is my religion. I have to focus on the human being first, then everything will come. So, with that, the new education policy, your impression on that, and particularly newly introduced 4 year degree course.
You see, I have got a very mixed opinion about its implementation in India, because this is basically, if you discuss the uh, education system in US, then you will find that in school up to class 12, the school is controlling. It is not that any higher secondary board like that. The
Hmm.
school is giving grade, everything.
Yes.
Now after that, they are normally sitting for a examination, the
Sat.
SAT, and SAT. From India also one can sit for that, try for that.
Mhm.
Now, depending on their school performance, their grade points and all, and their SAT result, and also in that particular country, not only in that country, in European country too, that they are giving importance to other aspects. Other aspects means that how that particular student contributed to the society,
Oh.
his extracurricular activity, whether he has contributed directly to the nation for
Mm.
something, some development. So whether he is contributing the society as a whole or not. So there is a huge, importance about those things. Now, his great points, the SAT examination, and those activities combined together, they are considering they're giving some weightage on every aspect, and then they are preparing the merit list. Not only ONSAT, not only the grade point of school, not only the other activities. Because why it is so important? Because they are also keeping a very important thing in mind, that uh, that particular student is from which school,
Mm.
because it is not possible that every school will be of same standard. So that also they know. They know they have got gradation. They know which school is good, which school is not that good. So everything in our country also, but
Yes.
not like that, but unofficial, So after considering everything, they are giving admission to the 4-year undergraduate course,
Mm.
which we have introduced recently. Uh, it was our students, they used to get 4-year engineering course.
Yes.
Now they are getting 4-year science and arts, that kind of. But frankly speaking, in US, you can't say 4-year science course or engineering course. Not like that. It is or a arts course. It's a undergraduate course.
Mm-hmm.
There are many subjects compulsory, and there are many subjects you can opt for it. It's a
Yes.
cafeteria system.
Yeah.
If you go to a cafeteria, you
Yeah.
can choose
Like that. Lot of freedom.
a lot of freedom. You
The
can
way
do
you
that.
want to develop your career.
Means at the end of 4 year, he may come out with the honors degree. Means the person who are pursuing honors in English, he may or she may come out with that, or she or she may be perfectly all right for the medical science, and medical science means he or she can directly go for MD after clearing your MCAT.
Mm.
Now, in engineering, there is GRE,
Yeah.
and for management, there is GMAT. So all these things, all these courses are there. Means all these examinations are there. So they have to perform there, and they can perform in a most effective way if they have taken the a particular subject or a group of subjects of their choice,
Mm.
so that they can reach to that level. Because you have to reach to that level, then only they will consider you at the MD course, in the MD course, or in the management course. So that is why there lots of freedom in 4 years.
Mm.
But these 4 years, this your choice is very important.
Yeah.
They are counseling. The students are and parents are also discussing with many experts,
Mm.
and finally they want to choose subjects according to their ambition. What
Yes.
exactly they want to be in future, doctor or engineer or a scientist or whatever it is, right? Or
Yes.
in literature, they can.
Innovator.
Innovator is not that everybody is they can innovate new things.
So that's the target, I
No,
think, because
no,
interdisciplinary approach means the target is you do something
no.
wonderfully well. Innovation.
Interdisciplinary means, you know, uh, suppose you are studying civil engineering,
Yeah.
but you can also contribute in metallurgy,
Oh.
chemical, aerospace, naval architecture. So even you can contribute in material science. So
Oh.
many areas. The innovation is always there, and whenever you are crossing your boundary, obviously with the objective to innovate something, to do something new, and which is possible if you cross that boundary.
Oh. Mm.
So that is why their course is like this. But in our country, they have introduced something, and I am not sure really whether our colleges are ready for this or not.
Yes.
To fulfill the objective of this 4-year course or not. That is very important, extremely important, because unless you are sure about your,
Implementation of this.
not sure about implementation means your teacher strength, your students orientation,
Yeah.
your facility, your mode of giving them admission,
Yeah.
and sometimes that not in US always, in many countries 4-year course, suppose after 2 years they want to exit, there is a there must be some exit scope. So even in India, somebody is joining in PhD integrated course or master's degree integrated course. But if they leave after 4 years, they will get bachelor's degree. If they continue 5 years, they will get masters. Like that. So you can initially join, but after some time you may feel that no, I don't want to continue. It is enough for me. So there must be a exit scope also.
Oh.
So exit option. Now all these things, it is in a big way they have launched, and it's a big book also. It is difficult every sentence to understand, but the thing is that whether our institutes are ready for it or not, that is the most important thing. Otherwise, if we just go for a trial on our students, then our students will be in deep trouble in future.
Oh.
And also teachers, if they are not ready to take this kind of course, then also they will not be happy, because in teaching the most important thing is that he should or she should be happy that
Yeah.
after teaching. This is very important. Before you launching some course, they have already launched it. Uh, Now, I don't know. We have to accept it and see whether we can run it or not properly or not with the objective, or we have to modify something out of it. But no way India can be compared with US or
No.
Britain. India is India, and Indian education should be designed according to the requirement of India, and also our students should be able to compete outside also. So there are many aspects, and this is not possible very well to answer within 5 minutes. It's a big thing.
So we have two more questions, and this is very subjective type of questions depending on person to person. But you are the right person to ask. Suppose a person decides to be a teacher. I am a teacher myself, and I teach the way I can. But suppose a person is desiring a career where he or she will be towards that field, teaching field. How to be a good teacher?
You see, first of all, teaching is a profession. It is a bit different from other professions. Other professions means I'm comparing the industry. See, sincerity is required in every profession. Hard work is also required. This is every profession. Now, the most important thing is that the commitment. Commitment toward the students. That is very important. Then the teacher should be able to inspire students.
Yes.
If you can't inspire students, then you can't do anything. Now, you may be confident. A teacher must be confident, but polite.
Right.
He should not be arrogant. And you see, you have to always try to get the best out of the student. All the students are not same, and their the attitude towards life or a particular subject or anything, that is also varying. It depends on the background. It depends background education and other environment also. So you have to give lots of time to the student and get best out of it, and then you have to advise him properly, so that whatever you are saying, that particular student should be industry ready, or a good scientist will be a good scientist,
Yes.
or or he or she will go for higher studies, and after that, they will come out with flying colors. And there comes the satisfaction of the students, because at this age, at the age of 67, whenever I am listening that my student has done something, and I can confess you that sometime after listening that at night, I am also crying that my student has
Yes, pride.
achieved.
Yeah.
Yes, I got the opportunity to serve him.
Uh,
So these are the things should be, within a teacher. Student should be, he may be intelligent or hardworking, but he should have the attitude for deep learning. Deep learning is very important. Surface learning is no learning. You can pass the examination, but that will not, uh, make you successful in life. Not successful means not always in mathematics and physics. Successful means when industry, society, everybody will accept you. And you must have a very good leadership. And if you're a good man, and if you have very good knowledge, deep knowledge, then only you will become a good leader.
yes, sir.
Otherwise, it is not possible. It is not possible. So, students, they should have, this kind of, attitude, and at the same time, they must have extracurricular activity to some extent.
Students.
Students, which I told you that in US they are expecting that also, and writing, habit, it should be there, and at the same time, the communication skill
Yeah.
should be very good, and they should study beyond the syllabus. If they study within the syllabus, then no, that should not be. And for that, they need a very good teacher, mentor, friend. That's why we say that we want a friend, philosopher, and guide.
Yes.
That is very important, very, very important. At least I can tell you, I came across many good teachers in Jadavpur University, IITs, in US, in Britain, in Australia, and that's why at least I have understood the subjects to some extent, and trying to do something. I
You
don't know
have
how
done
much.
great job, sir. Yeah. And still
Whatever
success.
I'm trying, and still, at the age of 67,
You are
I
doing
have
it.
got a number of research students and master students and all, and I am enjoying every moment with them, and even I am enjoying every moment with my faculty members, because they are the next generation. So I know that if I can do something for them, that means I am doing as a whole for the society, for my country. But otherwise, that at this age,
What's the point? Yeah.
what's the point of doing any work
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
I can't contribute with this attitude? So this is frankly I'm telling.
You are our inspiration, sir,
It is
and
my frank confession.
you are still inspiring, and you have done tremendous job actually. Because
No,
whenever we see you, we feel energized that we can
no,
do
you
more.
like me. That's why you're telling like that.
No, sir.
Okay.
Every student feels like that. That
No,
you
no,
are
yeah.
still there
That's
and
true.
you are supporting all the time.
That's good.
Thank you so much, sir, for this opportunity. And we can
Thank you.
end here.
Yes, you can end, but only thing I must say that the parents,
Yes, sir.
they
For
have got
parents, we have another question. That
also
how parents
something to
can
do,
really contribute in the development of students.
because if the parents, if first of all they should look after the health and mental condition of their world. Second thing, that whenever they'll get opportunity, they will counsel their word, uh, and they can they have got friends, they are good experts. Their word can discuss with their friends who are successful in life or successful in a particular subject, And you cannot always say that you have to do this, otherwise, you are losing many things. No, no, no. You can't say. You must say that you should try your best, and whatever result will come out, we are happy with that, and we will try better next time. And in this way, if you keep the approach, there will be not huge pressure on the students. That also sometimes creating a problem.
Mm.
And at the same time, you are always, counseling them.
Mm.
You are always discussing the ground reality.
Yeah, ground reality. Yeah.
Ground reality. And, you have to be very affectionate.
Mm.
Because parents means they can accept everything. They are not studying, they are accepting. No, that is not. So we have to interfere in their life, in their words' life, but not to a great extent. Just to make them understand the ground reality, and also, they have to counsel them properly, so that they get interest, out of their
Interested in their life and
in
career.
their education. And I told you, in this way you will find after some time they will decide, or they will be able to decide that what exactly they should do it, and what should be the pathway, and why they should go some kind of deep learning even out of the syllabus. So
Yes.
that they will be able to do it. They are very good. So I found many students, they are not good at a particular stage, but later on they have developed themselves to a great extent, and you can't compare with their past.
Mm. That is true.
So
Anytime you can
it's a,
rebuild yourself. and
anytime,
create something.
anytime. Only thing that right attitude is required.
You need to start. Yeah, with right attitude.
Yes, yes. And I always tell them that, that you have to love them. And you have to be with them always, anytime. Anytime. If a student is suffering from fever, and suppose he is staying in a hostel, he should call you. The teacher should allow him to call that student. He should not hesitate to call his teacher. And teacher will immediately do something like he is doing for his daughter or son. So if this kind of relationship, if teacher and student, they can develop, that is the best way out. And India is a country like this. If you see the history
Bharat.
of India, it is like this. Long back, the students used to
Go to the
stay with the
Gurukul system.
Gurukul system. So now it is changing, everything changing, but
The spirit is there. The spirit is there.
yes, Indian
should be preserved.
Yes. India is a great country. It is doing lots of things, and I am sure that within a very short time, India will be at the top.
Top #1 country in the world.
Yes, no doubt.
No doubt. Thank you, sir,
Thank you very much. Thank you.
for your time, sir. Thank you so much.